everyone, this is a review of the new Big Lots Living Colors brand wax melts that came out in end of June. I think it was more like the beginning of July 2019. I got 5 of the 6 scents. The sixth one I couldn't find in a wax melt. So this is actually the first time ever that the Living Colors wax melts show the scent notes on the label. And that's really helpful because, you want to know what it smells like. Even if you can smell it through the package, it's nice to know what the notes are. Also, these are not like the usual standard scents that are often dupes of older scents. For the most part, they're rich, they're high quality scents, and I really like them. So the first one we're gonna review is Greek, and I'm not gonna open them because you can see right through them. Oh, also, with Living Colors wax melts, if you want to keep them, you have to tape over the holes because otherwise the scent will dissipate out of the package within weeks, months. So you really have to tape over that if you want to keep these. Also, when I do my reviews, I try not to look at the scent notes until after I've done my review, so that way I'm not swayed by what I think it should smell like. So with Greek Isles, the notes are, fresh air, salted cedarwood, and marine. This is a fresh, fresh, slightly salt water scent with soapy and woodsy notes and a smidgen of cologne and floral. It's not overly sweet, nor is it an actual cologne scent. And it's not sweet enough to be like a body wash scent. It's actually a very pleasant scent. Throw is very good, like a 3.5 out of 5. Next we have Havana Spice. Notes are cardamom, nutmeg, and patchouli. This is my favorite scent of the collection, and it reminds me of like a Hobby Lobby DD wax melt scent. I don't know which one, but it's kind of got that rich, spicy, aromatic vibe that the Hobby Lobby wax tends to have. I smell the patchouli. I smell exotic spices. And there's also like a little bit of like foodie type spices and maybe a hint of a cologne note. I definitely smell the cardamom, which has kind of like a fennel type note, which sounds bad, but when you can like mix it with the other notes, it's really good. I don't smell nutmeg, which would give it like a pumpkin note, so I don't smell that. And there's no cinnamon or ginger or cloves. And although it's very rich, it's not super sweet and it doesn't have that baby powder note that like Nag Champa or Dragon's Blood would have. So even though I would consider it like an incensey type scent, it's more of an exotic spice type scent, I would say, with a little bit of the patchouli. It may have a smidgen of oud wood, which is a dark, intense, tarry, woody scent with tree sap and cedar notes, which sounds awful but smells wonderful. Throw was 5 out of 5. Scent Monster took over the entire house, so definitely Havana Spice is definitely the one to get. The next one is Italian Riviera. Notes are cedarwood, moss, and lavender. This is a men's cologne scent with a hint of lavender and a tiny bit of a woodsy, slightly smoky note. I also detect a smidgen of oriental spices as well as a barely detectable smidgen of tropical fruit, although that's not in the notes. Throw is very strong. Fairly strong, like a 3.5 out of 5. Next is Paris Amour. Notes are muguet, ylang ylang, and sandalwood. This is an unusual scent, and I've never smelled anything like it before, but I like it. I smell floral, like gardenia, which is the muguet, but although it's sweet, it's also rich and salty, with a hint of woodsiness, which I guess is the sandalwood, and a little bit of bergamot, like men's cologne note. There's also a smidgen of a metallic note in the background that I don't care for. It might be the ylang ylang, because it doesn't really smell like ylang, so maybe it's like a kind of a chemical version. Gives us a slight bitter note, but not really enough to ruin the scent. Throw is good, 3 out of 5. And last, there's There's also another scent. The scent that I was not able to find is Stonehenge. I did find that one in a candle. I did not buy it, but I'm going to review it anyway, even though there's, I don't have a score for the throw. The note for Stonehenge notes is aloe water, tea leaves, and cedar leaf. Like I said, I only found the scent in the candle. I didn't buy it. It was not very strong on cold sniff. It smelled like a fresh, slightly watery men's cologne scent. A nice scent, but nothing really special. Last, we have Tahitian gardenia. Notes are tiara petals, tuberose, and leafy greens. I smell the sweet gardenia type floral with the rich, slightly smoky tuberose, which is one of my favorite floral scents. But it's also got a slightly bitter, slightly metallic note that the Paris Amour scent has. It's still a nice scent, but I don't like that bitter note. And the scent started dissipating within 1 or 2 hours, although the throw was quite strong, 3.5 out of 5. So there you have it. If you're interested in any of these scents, head over to Big Lots soon because they don't get a lot of these in, and once they're gone, usually they're gone. If you want to read a text version of this review, just go to waxmeltreviews.com. And if you want to discuss this review, you can actually, go to waxmeltreviews.com. We actually have a discussion area at the bottom of each review page. And you can also join our Facebook group. The link is underneath this video and also on waxmeltreviews.com. Hope you've enjoyed this review of the new Living Colors wax melts from Big Lots, and have a great day.